My name is Roshni. I was diagnosed last April with triple negative breast cancer at 22 years old, just before my 23rd birthday. I did 16 rounds of chemo, and then I did a lumpectomy and radiation. I haven't fully come to terms with what happened to me, and I'm working on that, and I know that's going to take a long time. It brings up a lot of emotions for me when I say that I'm a breast cancer survivor. Especially going through breast cancer at a young age, it's different. Like, your friends are going out and, living carefree lives, and you have to, like, sometimes stay home because your white blood count is low and you can't go out because you can get sick. Um, and, your life is just totally different than theirs. And, you're pausing your life to do treatment while they're, like, moving on ahead in, like, whatever, their career or personal lives. And, you're just stuck in that moment of going through treatment.
Hi, Roshni. How are you? You look great. How have you been?
I'm good.
Oh, you look fantastic.
Thank
How are you
you.
feeling, most importantly?
It's not very common for a woman or man in their 20s or 30s to be diagnosed with breast cancer. Of all the cases of breast cancer, only 5% are diagnosed below the age of 40. But that means that almost 10,000 people are diagnosed still every year, because there's 200,000 new cases of breast cancer every year. For someone as young as Roshni, there are considerations related to how the diagnosis and the treatments impact her relationships with her peers, also her ability to continue working professionally. There's also a consideration of the impact of chemotherapy on fertility. And in someone as young as Roshni who has not had children, it becomes a very important consideration.
So it's like, another thing that you have to adjust to, just being the youngest in the breast cancer community. Like, most women are, 40s, late 30s, married, have kids. I don't have that. Like, I have my two parents and my boyfriend. So it's just it's like different things you have to deal with when you're younger.
Roshni is mature well beyond her years. She processed a lot of information about her diagnosis that was thrown at her in rapid fire, and dealt with it and made careful decisions. Given her priorities, I think she has done remarkably well, and she's an amazing young woman who I'm very optimistic will have lifelong remission from her cancer.